Hi, good evening, Jackie and Taman. The silent ralliers stood in unity against the Russian government's violence on Ukraine. And through their silence, they're also demanding U.S. officials do more to protect Ukrainians fighting for their lives. Linked hand in hand, these women and girls stood silently along Michigan Avenue to condemn the Russian military's nonstop assaults on Ukraine.
The main message, we want Russia to be designated as a state that sponsored terrorists.
On February 24th, Russia forcefully entered Ukraine. Now, nearly 6 months later, Russian forces haven't let up their ruthless attacks on the country. Activists say if U.S. officials declare Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism, more sanctions can be placed on Russia.
People think, oh, what is it going to do? But it's actually a very powerful legal declaration that will hurt Russia.
As they wait for change to come, these silent protesters hope their silence speaks louder than words.
We doing this chain with our mouths closed because the Facebook, Instagram, like social media, they marking the news from Ukraine, what's happening as a sensitive content. It's not sensitive content. This is the reality for us.
Rally organizers formed the idea to have the women and girls gather at the water tower and then grasp hands across Michigan Avenue towards Millennium Park. Their white clothing represents the innocence and purity of the many Ukrainians who have now lost their lives because of the war.
The bombings and the shootings are still going on every single day, and there are still people and children, innocent children, dying. And the world has to do something about it.
People in the world thinking it's done, but it's not done. It's getting worse.
A Ukrainian activist that we talked to said that the U.S. Senate has passed legislation that would designate Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism. He says that now that bill goes to the House for a vote. Ultimately, though, we've been told that the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, has the power to designate Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism without congressional approval. For now, reporting live near Millennium Park, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.